Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Evers, and welcome to part 88 of the Abigail Freeman story. Let us begin. So, in the same time, in the same day actually, it's the same day, she's beginning to write the rest of the book. She says in the book, after we got back and when we woke up after everything happened, it was quite a treat to hang out with my friend, and I was quite excited to spend more time with my friend, but we had to break the news that that he had to teach Margaret as well. And so I was very nervous, actually, she says in the book, because I didn't know how to tell him. I didn't know if he wanted another student at all. I just didn't know. And so I was very nervous about telling him about what Margaret wanted to do with the rest of her life, which was be a filmmaker with me. And so I tried to keep it inside. Well, not keep it inside, prepare myself, and not be upset about her rejection because I recommended her to be taught by my film teacher. So I went to her room. At the time, she was staying with, of course, Michael and his girlfriend, Amy. And she opened the door. She opens the door, and of course, I answered it. Well, actually, I walked into their room without their permission, and I was very nervous. And I just started rambling. As I was walking in, I said, "Listen, we're going to have to do something that I don't necessarily that I am very afraid to do right now for your rejection. Don't what I'm going to have to ask Billy to teach you how to make movies alongside me." Well, you know what, Michael said. Maybe you could do it together. And then Michael said, "That's a great idea." And then Jacqueline said, "I think that's a good idea too." After that, we left their room together, and of course, we knocked on his door, Michael's door. We, of course, opened his door. He wasn't there. And so we decided to stay there for a couple hours. A couple more hours, and a couple more hours, and a couple more hours. Finally, he arrives. at his house. He walks into his room and I say, I want you to teach Margaret how to make movies alongside me. And then he said to Margaret, is that what you want? Yes. Are you sure? He says to her, Margaret. Yes. She says back. Okay. Tomorrow I have a film that I am making, and I'm going to have to, I'm going to need you to be there. I'm going to need you two to be there, he says to both of us. And we say, okay, no problem. We'll be there. And then after that, we went to the kitchen to eat some dinner. We eat dinner and we were so excited to be taught by him and learn from him. After dinner, we went to bed. So, Abigail puts her pencil away because she was writing a book for a couple hours by that point, and she needed to take a break from writing the rest of the book. So she says, okay, that's enough. And so after that, she puts the pencil away. She gets up from her chair. She, of course, gets up. She walks outside the office. Not before opening the door, by the way, and walking out. She says, well, I can do more. I just don't want to right now. And then she closes the door behind her. She walks into the living room where her wife is, and she sits next to Margaret. And together they are enjoying the recent episode of the American show, where, of course, Robert's now fiance proposes to him whilst Abigail was the guest. And that was it. To be continued. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below telling me what do you like about the video, or perhaps hate about the video, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.